y'all? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be up-potting our tomatoes like we should have done 3 weeks ago. So, I have my solo cups, and I'm only going to start 25, so let me count these out. Alright y'all, so right here I have my tomato cups, and then right here I have my basil cups and my artichoke cup. I'm also going to up-pot my celery, even though I'm not going to be planting that out this year. I'm just going to see how it does, and I actually might plant it out just to test it. So first we have to obviously fill up our cups. Once I get done filling up my cups, I'm gonna come back to y'all. Alright y'all, so I got 2 little trays filled up with cups, and I'm filling up this one. This is what they look like. They just are trays like that, just for me to hold them in, so I can pick them up, yeah. But now, I only got this tray left, and so yeah, then after this tray, I will be done filling them up. Then I gotta make the tags, because I'm only keeping 20, even though I started like 70 something. And the reason for that is because half of them are dead, and I'm not gonna waste all my soil and time on these if they're just gonna die. I already have my early ones right here that I bought from the store. Not a store, the big box store, not a big box store. A feed and seed, my feed and seed store. But I also have some peppers up back there. And my pepper transplant, up pot, and my peppers are gonna be coming up. Coming up soon in one of these videos. Probably next week. Anyway, so yeah, let me finish filling these up. So I'm running out of soil, so now we have to go get some more over here. Come on. Just so I got the soil. Now I'm about to get back to filling up my cups. So I got all of them filled up. I actually went back and took half the soil out because I'm gonna sit the thing in there. Actually, I'll show y'all. So like this right here, well, it's not root bound yet. Well, it is kinda, but I'm just gonna sit it in like that, and then I'm gonna fill around it. This is Genevieve's basil. It smells so good. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the tags. Them and the marker. I just have to hope this marker works, because it's the only one I have. Alright y'all, so I have my Genevieve's basil transplanted. Now I need to get all this basil right here up potted. I don't know why I keep saying transplanted. I mean up potted. But look how bad my tomatoes look, y'all. So we only gonna take a few of these, like 20 or 25. I don't even know if we're gonna take that many, but yeah. So we have these, the red Reuben, or red, I don't know, but yeah. So we're just gonna kind of, I just do this, break them apart, and do that. Right there. Now I'm putting them at the front, by the way. Alright, y'all, so I got all this whole trip planned. Hollyhock. I'm not gonna do tags for the red ribbon, but then my celery. I forgot to grab a tag. There we go. Because I'm not gonna waste my tags on these because I already know what these are. But this one looks a little different than all the other ones, don't y'all think? I don't know, it might just be me. But I can't tell if my... Alright. Why is it not focusing? Alright, hold up. I'll be right back. Alright, now that might be... That's better. Alright. So, I was saying... I don't know, I hope it wasn't like that whole video. But, well, I ain't even done the whole video yet, so it ain't like that whole video. But anyway, yeah. This time, this is how many tomato plants we're doing there. We're gonna do 24 because there's 12 in each one. I don't even know if we're gonna do that many, if I'm being honest, because I don't know. They're just so, they look so bad. But what, I don't might do one each variety. So I'm gonna try, because I want the great white especially, but look how it looks. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting that because this is the great white. So we will see about that. Jetstar. I'm gonna try to get some Jetstar. What's this? This is vintage wine. These are one of the best. Sorry, y'all. My camera keeps like stopping. I think it's overheating, or my phone keeps overheating, whatever. Amish paste. I guess I'm gonna do all of them. And then, let me do this for right now. But, Abe Lincoln. Put them two in there. And that's all for this one. Yeah, that's all for this one. Yeah. So, give me just a few seconds because I'm gonna write a tag for all of these. Alright, y'all, so we're doing good. We got one of these done and one of these. So half the tray and the other half is gonna go over there. So I got all these. No, I need to get one more out of here, but I don't know what any of these are because I took all the tags. So, yeah, I'll figure out one of these to go in here too. Anyway, so yeah, let me fill these up and I'll get right back to y'all. Alright, y'all, so I got these tomatoes in place. Now I just have to fill them up and stuff, and make a couple tags, not that many, but yeah. So, and these are done right here. But now I have to just get these in my compost because they're just so bad. Anyway, and these right here filled up. And like I said, these are, well, they're gonna be little, especially the basil, the red ones, because I tore them apart like into ones almost. So they're gonna be droopy and stuff till they take root. I just need to water them right quick. But yeah, so let me get some water for these, and then I'm gonna fill the rest of the tomato plants right here up. Alright, y'all, so I know this wasn't the video y'all expecting me just to be out here doing dead tomatoes. I know y'all weren't expecting dead tomatoes, but it's alright because soon they won't be dead if we just take care of them good and fertilize them and do the right stuff. Now, I gotta water these in. I just watered them. Oh my god, sorry, I just got a cramp in my leg. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, I'm moving these to the front because how I was keeping up with it is if I didn't have a tag for it, I had to write a new tag, I left it in the back. So when I put the new tag in, I moved it to the front. But those were different kinds of tomatoes, so I didn't have to write new tags for them. Anyway, so yeah, these are tomatoes we up potted. These are the basils. Now, this one's fine. This one's fine. These two right here, or three might not make it, but it's alright. Even if they don't make it, it's not the end of the world, you know? There's always next year. Anyway, so yeah. I don't know if I showed y'all this, but some of these are starting to come up that we seeded in the 200 seed one. Some of them are purpleless cucumbers are starting to come up. And our flowers are starting to come up. Not all of them, but some. And yes, y'all, I still have ants in there. I don't know. Every time I went to the store, I always forget to get a thing for them. But now let's clean up our mess. Put them down there. We have to take these to the compost pile. And then, oh yeah, let's water these in quick, actually, before I forget. And I'll start fertilizing these. Let's see, let's just give these a little bit more. But yeah, so let me take them to the compost pile. Then I'm gonna not close up my greenhouse because it's way too hot out here. But yeah, let me take all the tags out because I don't put plastic in my compost pile. Set these right here where that tag's at, because I clean up the tags at the end of the greenhouse here, which is like in June. Alright y'all, so we're over here. Anyway, so yeah. I try to take them all out like this, and then I end up having to, you know, do this. And these don't want to come out. Well, we'll get that later, but there we go. Now they came out. Oh, all of them came out. Good. So yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My greenhouse is getting full. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.